Hello, this is Chiak. We got a new game here, Memoria, which is created by Daedalic Entertainment. I think I got that name right, but they are the ones who made the Deponia games. I believe this game was put out before the Deponia games, but from what I know, it's a story that has two concurrent storylines happening in it. So you have two protagonists and two stories happening. So really, that's as much as I looked into, and let's get started.
By the gods, this is a good start. Where did these people set up their tent? If there's nothing around the next bend, I'm turning around.
Would you like an introduction to the game? What is this glitching that's happening here? Click on a point in the forest to walk there. Clicked. Not enough? Going to... Okay, okay. Oh, the deer went away. Is that it to the... Okay. I was thinking of going to give you more.
Hey you, little girl. Giacomo Nauta sent me. I'm here about the riddle. Do you speak Goretti? I'm a friend. Giacomo told you I would come.
He spoke of the hero of Andergast, a strong, courageous and clever man. Not someone I could slice open from head to foot in a blink of an eye.
I am the hero of Andergast.
Can you do magic? Heal things with fairy magic? The way the hero healed the dreams of an Andergastrian was magic?
It wasn't quite like that, but yes, I can repair things magically.
Then prove it. This before me is the flying fortress Kashalri. I recreated it from my dreams. But no matter what I do, it keeps tipping over. Use your magic to make it stand up, and I'll let you see my father.
Piece of cake.
Okay, click the stick fortress to make it stand upright. With the right mouse button, you can take a closer look.
A small fortress made of sticks. It keeps tipping over.
Use your magic to make it stand up, and I'll let you see my father.
Yes, you already told me that.
No magic necessary here.
Geron, assuming that's how you pronounce his name, has a spell he can use to destroy, repair fragile or breakable things. Move the mouse to the lower edge of the screen to open the inventory. And then click on the magic orb that appears on the left edge. Alright, got it. So, went a bit too far. Repair, destruct. We use that on
Watch
this.
and learn.
Learn that you have a big mouth?
The fortress isn't broken, it's just badly made.
Don't make excuses. Use your magic to make it stand up, and I'll let you see my father.
Okay, the stick fortress isn't the only interesting object in the clearing. To display all hotspots, press the spacebar below. Oh, thank goodness they have that. Take a look around and explore your surroundings. Maybe you can find something that can help you fix the stick fortress. Okay, I have to hold it. And there's a dagger as well. What? Forest. I'm not walking to the forest. Oh, You're now carrying the bottle. Items can be used on other items and hotspots. Move the mouse to the lower edge of the screen. What is that flashing that's happening? Okay. Move the mouse to the lower edge of the screen to open the inventory and use one of your items on another. You can also use the mouse wheel to scroll through your items and spells. Okay, so that's how we scroll through, but it's going to be a bit hard for me to see. So we have the forest here, there's a tent. I realized it seems the item's on the Nuri's necklace.
Nuri's old necklace. I'm carrying it with me until she can wear it again. My faithful knife. It's about as wide as the stick fortress.
Okay, that's what we're using it for.
The fortress would fit perfectly in the bottle, but how am I supposed to get it in there?
Okay, so let's break it.
What are you doing?
Don't worry, I just want to try something.
And then repair it. If you get stuck, click on the small book icon at the right edge of your inventory. From now on, you're on your own. Explore your surroundings, take whatever you can get your hands on, and talk to people you meet. Anything could be a hint. And don't forget your spells. Alright, so let's repair.
Oh,
May I go in now?
Papa, there's someone here claiming to be a hero.
Send him in.
If you truly are the hero, then you're a bit boring. You remind me more of a stupid, grumpy peasant.
I'm a bird catcher, and I no longer care what others think of me. I rescued a fairy, and I freed a kingdom. I don't have to prove anything to anyone.
All right, go in. But watch your back, I'm right behind you.
Okay.
Ah, Geron, how nice. Come, sit. Sit.
Are you Fahi?
Yes, sit down. Did you find this place all right?
Yeah. I was told that you sell a spell that can permanently change a person's form.
A person's or an animal's? But everything in its time. Tea?
All right.
Ah, a man of taste. That's good. Andergast is cold, is it not?
It's all right. But about that spell...
Of course. You understand that permanent physical transformation is a formidable power. It demands a great deal of courage to request such power.
I have my reasons.
I know. Giacomo told me as much. You know my price.
Giacomo said something about a riddle.
Correct. You like riddles, Geron, don't you?
Sure. As long as they're solvable. I mean, personally, no, I don't like riddles, but does this character? You want? Let's
No,
just go.
I can't stand riddles.
I see. Geron, I must ask you to leave.
But...
No!
If you don't like riddles, you have no business here. Believe me, it's better for all of us.
Well,
What a waste of time.
Likewise.
interesting. Getting the job done. Not really. Okay. So we got credits. This is the end game credits. Okay. Well, we'll be back once these credits roll through. That's too funny. Okay, so we made it back. You basically have to start. It's like new game. All right. So we're gonna go with yes. I like riddles.
Of course I like riddles. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
Excellent! I knew I could count on you. You'll carry it with you for a while, twist it and turn it in your mind, and perhaps even despair briefly. But when you finally solve it, the reward will be much sweeter.
Where did you get this riddle anyway?
For more than 3 moons, my daughter and I have both had the same dream every night. It's even more wondrous that this dream tells a true story, a memory from a time 450 years ago when our world faced its greatest battle. I will now tell you the beginning of the dream. You don't need to know more. And then the riddle. If you can solve it, you'll receive the power to restore your beloved.
And if not?
Geron, you are the hero of Andergast. Of course you'll solve it. So, are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
I'm ready.
Good. The dream begins. As I said, 450 years ago, in an ancient vault far beneath my home city of Fazar, the powers of darkness threaten the land, and the great and decisive battle is imminent. When one night, a group of heroes enters the tomb of an ancient Mogul mage.
Alright, so there were the actual opening credits. Hey! Chapter 1.
Prepare yourselves. I shall open the burial chamber now. Are we all here?
All here, for crying out loud.
It could have been worse.
Sure, we could have lost the mute Farkina too, or the dainty princess who can't fight.
Calm yourself, Shabib. You're not the only one whose nerves are frayed.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did the princess have to see a little blood? Did it break her tender heart?
Yes. Crack. Now you'll have to endure me without one.
Princess Sadja, Alric, we must stick together. The legendary mask of Malakar lies within this burial chamber. If we succeed in bringing it to the Holy Army in the Rashtulian Wall, the battle against the demons will be mere child's play.
If we succeed, and these walls don't swallow us up first.
I'm working as fast as I can. I can't find the lock. Give me a moment. It has to be here somewhere.
Okay, so let's look at the hot spots, various ones. Rashwan. He doesn't even get a name. Magician. Maybe this isn't a name, but like...
Why
Here.
did the Furkina people cast you out?
None of your business.
True. Your past is your problem alone. All that counts is that you lead us safely through the mountains to the army.
I just want my money, and soon.
Okay.
Stay down. I hope that was the last. I feel a throbbing, and they're warm, like a sick heart.
What?
They're watching me.
That's disconcerting, but okay. Guardian, what's this? An arm. Oh. We
Stay
use the
away
arm
from the
to-
Guardians, Princess. Even their detached limbs still have some life in them.
The Guardians are more fragile than they look.
Maybe we use the arm to open the door, I'm just saying.
What did you call me before?
Shabib. That's Tula Media for little boy.
Without me, you'd be long dead.
Please, no quarrels.
She started it.
Stay back. We don't know what else is hidden here. Now to get the key into the lock, and then the door will be open.
Where do you see a lock? The door is covered in filth.
What does a princess know about filth?
Enough to know that it can be washed off. That's good news for you, isn't it?
What are you trying to say?
Shh. Silence, please. I need quiet.
Okay.
Mage,
Princess?
why exactly did you choose us as companions?
Who are you talking about in particular?
Can that mercenary over there do anything other than hit things and yell?
That's more than you can do, Poppet.
Alric keeps the monsters at bay. He's a good man.
How did a mage like you come to lead a group such as this?
I wanted to join the army in Punin when a nobleman from Fazar told me about the mask. The rest was a question of money and determination.
Did you specifically look for a princess?
No. I sent for a Ptolemid scholar, but those are hard to find in these bloody days. Only a few are able to defend themselves and not fall victim to the marauding bands currently battling for dominance in Fazar.
The streets of Fazar have always been a screaming nightmare.
And thus, it's an even greater miracle that you survived there for so long. You're the outcast heiress of a toppled ruler. I would not have bet my ducats on you.
Will Rachvan really accompany us to the end?
Yes. As soon as we're finished here, he'll lead us through the Rashtulian Wall to the Holy Army. He grew up in those mountains. He knows the way better than any other.
You do know that Farkina's an outcast, don't you? Even his own people fear him.
We have no other choice. We need him.
Okay.
What was Haroon's role?
He was your personal bodyguard. He was supposed to protect you.
Which he did. Right up until the end.
I am sorry about him.
He knew the risks. The important thing is that you're still alive.
Enough of that.
Okay.
What do we do next?
We force our way into the burial chamber of the Mughal and steal the Mask of Malakar. Then we take it over the peaks of the Rashtulian Wall to the Holy Army before they march into battle.
And there we triumph, or perish miserably.
The future of this world is in our hands.
Okay, wow. So many things to talk
How
about. A lot
deep
of
are
things to
we?
learn.
Only the gods know. Fazar was built up layer by layer on the ruins of older dynasties. Beneath that lay vaults as ancient as the land itself. This burial chamber, for example, was erected 2,000 years ago by the last living Mughal mage, Malakar. It is said he was a grand master of elemental and transformation magic. He could bend ore and earth to his will with the snap of his fingers. These halls were his greatest and last piece of work.
Are you sure that the mask waits behind these walls?
Yes, quite sure. No one knows where the Mughal Malakar obtained the mask, or if he even created it himself. But he was so obsessed with it and its power that he ultimately took it with him to his grave. It's also said that he never succeeded in awakening its true power while he lived.
What does it do?
They say that the wearer of the mask can turn any lost battle, indeed any defeat and any loss at all, into an enduring victory.
Why is it called the Holy Army?
The Holy Army is an army of clerics. Only with the holy might of the gods, so it is believed, can we withstand the attacking hordes of demons.
You said the army is advancing over the Rashtulian mountains. Why such a difficult route?
Most of the passes are guarded by the legions of evil. In addition, there's a magical place across the peaks of the Rashtulian Wall where they hope to forge a final, crucial alliance. We'll join the army there.
How could it come to this? An invasion of evil in our age?
There are always dark times, Princess. But what exactly brought them about no longer matters. The only important thing is that we're prepared to fight. The greatest heroes of our age have gathered to fight the decisive battle in the Gorian Desert.
And to go down in history forever.
If we win. Aren't you starting to get tired of prattling?
He's right. We have to continue.
Do you have no more questions?
What's the problem?
The lock is hidden. I can't find it. Some sort of secret mechanism. Perhaps an objectum disapparatic.
Whatever it may be, you have to open it. Are you sure you don't need help?
No. The lock is most certainly hidden by magic. Only I can find it.
Are you sure you don't...
No. Only I...
Okay. So that's going to end there. Okay, so yeah, that's our, I guess, huge exposition dump of what the stakes are currently in this world and why we need to so desperately get past this door.
There are grooves here.
Letters? Can you read them?
No, they're just grooves, nothing more. A finely worked ornamental arch with swirls and patterns. It looks like blood. I'm not touching that. It looks sticky and poisonous.
Okay. So what do we have? Ruby.
Now that's just uninspired. No, that's not it.
The arm.
He wouldn't like that. He wouldn't like that. I don't see any connection.
Okay. What else can we... That was the pillar, guardian, arm. We can go back to the hall.
I don't even know where I should start.
Never mind, we can't go back to the hall. So there's just this one area here.
That won't lead to anything. With the Almandine, it would be as if I were giving away my life. I would only do that if death was unavoidable.
Okay, exactly what is this,
My Almandine, my wrathful eye, my mournful heart. I would never exchange it for anything in the world.
Okay, I don't quite know. So we have this a mysterious sludge thing there. Can we talk to this guy?
You
or
don't
is it
talk
just gonna
much, do you? Correct.
All right, that was done. That's it. So
The door is covered with a thick crust of grime.
Stay back. We don't know.
okay, so we can't interact with it because he won't let us. There's this over here, but she won't
I'm not
touch it.
touching. It looks sticky and poisonous.
So my question is there something here that we can, something else we can interact with?
I feel it quite clearly. Something in these stones lives and breathes. They're watching me. I feel it. Something in...
Okay, just want to see if she'll say anything more just in case. Oh, we can look at the other side.
I feel it quite... Something in these...
But it's the same thing. Okay, wasn't as... So we can't touch this.
Stay away from the Guardians, Princess. Even their detached...
Oh my god.
The Guardians are more fragile than they look. Stay down.
Yes.
I hope
you
that
can-
was the last.
I'm sure if you tell her that,
Stay down.
it will do as you say. Okay, well... Who else?
You better stay away.
Gladly. He's a good warrior, but he doesn't deserve to be told so.
Okay. So, very much some animosity there.
A finely worked... There are grooves.
Letters? Can you read them?
No.
Okay, well, what else can we do?
Mage,
Princess?
are you sure you don't need help?
No. The lock is most certainly hidden by magic. Only I can find it.
We don't have any sort of magic here. Quest log. We can view the hotspots from here. Okay. I feel like I've interacted with everything. I used the left mouse button, I used the right mouse button.
Do you have a death wish? You saw what kind of creatures are running around out there.
Oh, okay, for some reason now we
If
can
this
go.
is what the princesses in this country are like, I would hate to see the kings.
Don't worry. You won't. The last Caliph of Fazar was skinned alive 5 moons ago.
Was he a tyrant?
Yes, like every ruler in this city. Besides,
What?
did you see the tattoo on her arm? I believe it's the mark of Malakar. She's a direct descendant.
We brought the great-great-great-great-granddaughter of an accursed mogul mage monster into his burial chamber. Are you out of your mind?
She's a good person, trust me, and we'll soon need her.
Okay, so we could exit out, I just had to do it twice. Another guardian, a hand, another hand, fracture, tomb entrance. Let's have a look at the runes.
It's
here.
said that an ancient being lives in these halls. It has 2 horse legs and an emerald lance, and hunts down every grave robber until the end of his days. If we make it to the battle, that won't be very long. I don't deserve to return, not without the mask.
Okay.
The image of the mogul mage who ruled thousands of years ago and now lies buried here. He looks like a gigantic dwarf. Who will see you down here? Who will worship you? Pay homage to you? Very soon, I'll be 1,000 times greater than you ever were. And unlike you, I won't end up in a dark hole.
Okay, just realized this is a hand here. To battle site. There's a lot
The
to...
mage brought down the mogul's earring in order to break the back of the chief guardian. But Haroon was already beyond help. Even if we have to smash the entire burial chamber, I will triumph. I have to get in there and find the weapon, or else it was all for nothing. The only way in or out is the door.
Okay, and so...
A large hand, nothing else. The legacy of these hands held me prisoner my whole life. But today, I will finally free myself. Oh, Kasim, you'll regret what you've done to me. It was that way when we arrived. Who knows if we would have won otherwise. Can you hear me? I'm sorry about your broken legs. It's very lonesome down here. But one step closer, and we'll break your neck as well.
Okay, so to the battle site we shall go. Oh, well then. So much to look at.
The entrance to the tomb is behind this. I don't hear anything except the puzzled mumbling of the mage and the furious self-pity of the warrior. It borders on the miraculous that we've made it this far.
Okay.
He's so big, but we noticed him too late. I can't believe how stupid we were. Bastard. The remains of the colossal earring. That's what
Okay.
finally broke the creature's back. Let the warrior mouth off as much as he likes. In the end, it was the mage who saved our necks.
Okay. All these... Sorry, I'm just trying to take stock of what I have or have not looked at.
Another guardian. We couldn't kill him, so we had to hack off his legs. You remind me of the palace guards I once knew. But unlike them, you were against me from the beginning and didn't stab me in the back later. Thanks, I suppose. The burial chamber lies behind this. If only I could pull it down somehow.
Oh wait, there's something to pick up.
This was Haroon's dagger.
Okay. Let's look at Haroon.
Skewered by his own torch. What an unworthy death. It would take too long to get him down. We're running out of time. He was a fool, but he had the sense to think of things the rest of us didn't consider. Whatever he has on him could help us. It's hanging just out of reach.
Okay. The dagger cut the bag off. Or... Right. So everything dropped down. Great. Wonderful. Awesome. Oh no, wait. That's to the hall. Back. Battle site.
It would take too long to get him down. We're running out of time.
Okay, so maybe... Okay, good. We can continue traveling down farther. Where is it? What's this?
That's our way here, and our way back.
Seriously?
Our rope. If only we had noticed the Guardians from the other side. No, just listen to yourself. How pathetic you are. Haroon had to die. We all have to be prepared to die. That's the sacrifice we must make in order to rise above our miserable existence.
Okay. So we have alcohol?
Haroon had my father's eyes. Now I know why.
Let's grab this. Oh, we have a brush.
Haroon loved horses more than they loved him. Horses and women. Somehow I liked him anyway.
And...
A roll of bandages.
Okay, so we have a dagger, a roll of bandages, a horse brush, and alcohol. That's all there is over here. Okay, let's double check. We have looked at everything. Basically, okay. So, can we do anything with the items we have on hand here? The bandages with this stuff?
I can't lose my head now. I'd rather not.
Oh,
Stand
Clean up.
aside.
Under no circumstances should you touch the door.
Fine, then you'll have to do it.
What do you think you're doing?
There is no hidden mechanism. The door is just filthy. Brush it off, and you'll find your lock.
Hmm? Step back. The 6 legs open the 6 locks. By all 12 gods!
This is going so well.
Relax. I know you just want to help, but I can manage.
We'll have to glue it.
okay.
That won't lead to anything. I'm not touching that. It looks sticky and poisonous.
See, this is the sticky part that I'm trying to...
No.
Alcohol-soaked bandage?
No.
On the door?
The crust is too dry to be wiped away with that. I should use the rest of it sparingly.
Okay.
No, I don't want the clean bandage to get dirty.
It's too dry.
I don't much care for...
You don't care for random guesswork while I'm trying to figure out what to do.
I'll save my strength.
Maybe put the stuff on the...
Now the blade is sticky.
Okay, great. we can, use
There
this.
must be another solution.
Really?
I can clean the dagger when I get out of here.
Okay.
Haroon's dagger covered in sticky slime. I don't need a piece of that. I can easily tear the... I can easily tear the...
Okay, do you want to tear it for me, please?
That won't get me anywhere.
I was hoping that if she would just, like,
I don't see any
that she would just kind of use the dagger as a mortar and pestle type... Mortar and pestle? No, that's not... Sorry, wrong thing. What? For some reason, shovel is coming to my head, but that's not the right... A trowel. There we go. And kind of, like, smear it, but it won't let me do that, so... It's not like the item is in our inventory either.
There are grooves here.
Letters?
Okay.
No.
Do I not have it? Grab the dagger, please.
I'll save my strength. I don't need a piece of...
What do you got?
I'm trying to push the pieces of the beetle so they interlock, but they won't stay in place.
Or maybe I need to give the dagger to him. So he can use it.
Here, glue the leg with this.
Forgot. Only he's allowed to touch the door until it is disabled.
It's ready. Do you see the glowing inscription, Ulrich? Ancient Tula Media is a dead language spoken only by a very few, by even fewer, since the spiritual leaders of this city were executed together with their caliph. One must be educated to read this script. Educated, like a child from a noble family. Educated, like the last princess of Fazar. That's the reason we brought you. Now, tell me, what's the answer to the riddle on the chamber?
The gods be with me.
What? What do you read?
I can't tell you. It would change too much.
This is why we brought her?
I don't understand. Princess? Princess, where are you? By the 12, it's dark.
I'm over here.
Ah! Ow! Watch out for the beetle key when you leave. It's lying on the ground along with the door. If it breaks, we'll be locked in here.
What's that smell?
Ulrich, don't come in. There's gas in the air. Shine the torch carefully through the door, but stay outside. And no magic. Astral energy could trigger a trap. Be careful where you set foot, Princess.
Difficult without light.
If you know a way to make light without fire or magic, then tell me.
Okay, with that, I'm going to actually have to end the set here. So, thank you for liking if you like. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. And thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See ya!